we're coming to you from DSEI London. We're now at day 3, and I'm so pleased to have Scott Parry with us today, just to have a chat about some observations. Before we do that, Scott, could you tell me a little bit about yourself, your role in Fujitsu, and what you're doing with this here?
Sure, Pip, and g'day to everyone out there. So my name's Scott Parry. I'm actually an Air Force officer in the Royal Australian Air Force, and I'm on secondment to Fujitsu for the second half of the year, so July through December this year. So it's a pretty unique opportunity to get to see the other side of the fence, you might say, where normally I'm dealing with the commercial aspects from a government point of view. Role in Fujitsu allows me to be able to understand the pressures and things that a company needs to look at in order to be able to operate effectively. So it's a pretty unique opportunity, as I said, that get the opportunity to see how it's all going. So
fantastic. We're so pleased to have you with us, Scott, and really thrilled that you could join us here in DSE. As you can see, Fujitsu has a huge presence. We're deeply committed to defence and defence industry and have a very long heritage of support and engagement. I'd love to hear some thoughts from you on what you've seen as you walked around this enormous show, and perhaps some insights on things that you've heard from the presentations that are useful to share back home.
Sure. So first of all, start with Fujitsu stand, which is pretty amazing. I guess the stands allowed me to get a little bit better understanding of what Fujitsu is about, particularly some of the things you're trying to pull together from a global defence operations point of view. DSE, an amazing place. You walk, I think I did 16,000 steps in the first day, just walking around, trying to understand and get a feel for the place. The major takeaways and themes for me, I guess just the breadth of defence industry that's out there, the range of new technologies that are coming in, and I was just listening to the Chief of Air Staff from the Royal Air Force, not a Royal Australian Air Force, talk about the challenges that they're facing from Europe, and there's lots of common themes, and they're all about space, cyber, the emerging threats and challenges, and looking at that, and then looking at where Fujitsu is in terms of being able to provide solutions for customers, and the role of IT underpinning pretty much everything we do is pretty interesting.
Scott, we are delighted to have a quantum chandelier here on the stand. Have you had a look at that and spoken to?
I've had a look. I haven't had a chance to go through in depth. That's on for this afternoon, but it's a pretty impressive kit out there for sure.
Hopefully we can bring that down to Australia later this year or early next year, so that would be super exciting. One of the topics that seems to come through strongly and was talked about in DSE Japan as well is the relationship between defence and industry, and collaboration as a key measure for us to succeed and achieve what we need to achieve. What are your thoughts on the current state of collaboration and things that we could potentially look to strengthen?
Sure, and it is really, really important, the collaboration aspect, and all the speeches I've heard talked about collaboration, and the environment that we're in, the complexity of it means that we've all got to work together pretty well. The things that we can do to improve collaboration, I guess things like me being part of Fujitsu allows a better understanding. Anytime there's a barrier or a point of difference, that creates a barrier that people naturally have some tension or stress over. So things that we can do to increase the knowledge and understanding between players is certainly really, really important. And I guess the knowledge of where technology is going, and that's why DSE is really important, so that you can get that knowledge and be able to understand, put the really complex jigsaw puzzle together to provide collaborative solutions and be able to work with our customers. So at any place, any trade show like this, there's always lots of military people around, and I guess the customer engagement and really getting them to understand what technology and the art of the possible that's out there is a really important aspect as well.
And what better place? I think there's more than 40,000 attendees here day by day.
Huge.
Just like nothing I've ever seen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Scott, any other thoughts or things you'd like to share with folks back home, and indeed things that we should be talking about when we do get home, coming back off a lot of that collaboration and conversation that we're having at DSE?
Yeah, absolutely. There's really strong themes. In Australia, we're looking to deliver against the National Defence Strategy, and there's some real challenges that we've got being faced. And all the speeches I've heard talk about each country's really changed the way the threat environment's operating. So there's a real imperative that we all do really work together and get the outcomes that we need to support the warfighters. So yeah, events like this just go, I guess, to galvanise the thoughts that we all have and the need to move quickly and get the capability out there.
Thank you so much for sitting and talking today, and thank you for coming across to Fujitsu and spending time with us. We really do appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thanks, Pip.
Thanks, and let's hope our feet hang in there over the next few days. Yeah, thank you.